Okay, for the minority that don't know who you are, can you tell us who you are and describe yourself in 3 words?
I don't think it is a minority. I'm Dave Giles and I'm a singer-songwriter. Okay. That's only 2 words, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Did you say 3?
3.
Tall singer-songwriter.
Okay, you're currently on your 2nd solo supporting tour. This time it's with Room 94. How has it differed to the Ivy Rise one?
It's been more intense than the Ivy Rise one. The Ivy Rise one was 7 dates over 2.5 weeks, whereas this is 11 in 13 days. So there's more bands playing, there's more people on the road. It's a bigger touring party, so it's a lot more, well, not more organised, but a lot more going on. Yeah. Yeah, and you have to be a lot more on it. Like, it's quite tiring, really. But I wish I had a tour manager because I've been doing it on my own. But it's just as enjoyable, if not more, for completely different reasons. Yeah. Obviously, with more people being around, it's always something going on, which is good. Yeah. I like that.
That leads into my next question. Being on tour with so many young people, you must have many stories. Are there any suitable ones to tell us?
There hasn't been any ones that aren't suitable, to be honest. It's all been pretty clean. Everyone's got on so well. Like, it was Chris from Franco's birthday on Tuesday in Sheffield, and I think everyone who was over 18 who was well, like there was a couple who were ill, went out, and that I think sums it up. And not only did they go out, they stayed out. We had a real good night. We just went to we found a 90s bar that was playing all Spice Girls and Club 7 songs and all that kind of stuff. And you had all these guys from bands and crew and all that in long hair and stuff like that, and they're just dancing around, singing along, knowing every word. It was mental, but it's just things like that, really.
Okay, and so far on this tour, which has been the most enjoyable place for you to play?
Sheffield. I really enjoyed Sheffield. The layout of the venue was good for the way I perform, and it was a real nice, friendly crowd. There's been friendly crowds other places, but it was the layout of the venue just made it very nice for me, the way it all went. So I was pleased with that one.
Okay, since I last spoke to you, you've written and recorded 2 EPs.
Yes.
Which of them came together the quickest, and which was the most enjoyable to make for you?
The first one came together quickest because I wasn't gigging as much when I wrote it. It all kind of got written before I was really gigging properly, and I didn't have any songs. You have to write because you don't have any songs to gig otherwise. So in terms of writing the songs, that came together quicker. Yeah, the second one took a lot longer just for the songwriting aspect because I didn't have time. I was planning tours and out touring and gigging, doing the living room gigs and all that kind of stuff. So I take a while to write a song. I need to spend a day or 2 days just sitting there working on one line, and finding the time to do that took a lot of time. So the second one took longer to write, but the recording process was a lot more enjoyable. I took control of it. Well, I took control of the first one, but I just messed around a little bit more with sounds, and well, not really sounds, but like, for example, the first track on the second one is me just sitting there in front of a mic, and the percussion of the first half of the song is me tapping myself, and I'm singing the bass line, all things like that. Just little things that I'd never thought to do before that I just tried out and had some fun with. So,
okay, and like audience feedback, which one do you think's got the best feedback so far?
With the EPs?
Yeah.
I don't really know. It's too early to say because the second one's only just come out.
Is it sold out quicker? Like
it's selling a lot quicker, but I've got a bigger fan base than I did when I did the first one. I haven't done 2 tours. Aren't I good?
Okay, what places are you visiting on your headline October tour?
Norwich, Oxford, Bournemouth, Portsmouth, Nottingham, Leeds, Manchester, Liverpool, London, in that order.
Okay, and what other plans have you got leading up to that? Have you got anything?
Just a load of living room gigs, still doing my living room tour, and just being out promoting, to be honest. My main focus is that. That's all, really. Yeah,
okay. And you know you enjoy dressing up, and you've written a song about Peter Pan. So I thought, for your headline October tour, you should dress up as Peter Pan and get your band to dress up as other characters, such as Nick Kent could be Tinkerbell, and things like that. What do you think about that idea?
I think that's a great idea, but
have you got any other ideas?
I don't think I'll be dressing up on the tour. Not on stage. I might do some things like on journeys and stuff like that, just to amuse us when we're on the road for service station fun. But on stage, I don't think all the band will be up for that. So. But that's a good idea. I like being Peter Pan. Wear some tights.
Okay, and where can fans go to find out about your tour and about other things you're up to?
Everything's on my website, www.davejgiles.com, and if you put /tour, you get all the tour information.
Okay, right, thank you.
Thank you, Amy.